Hello everybody, Todd here, all things archery and shooting, and welcome back to my channel. First let me say, I know it's been a while since I put any content up, but I've been real busy at work. Just got a big promotion not too long ago, so I've been busy at work, but hunting season's here now. I'm restarting my bow reviews up and everything else, so all my hunting reviews will be coming soon, and so look for all those on my channel over the next few weeks. I'll be uploading probably once or twice a week now going forward through hunting season. Alright, first off, we talk about today is the first bow we're going to review this year. This one just came in. This one here, believe it or not, it's called a coral snake. It's a recurve bow, but it's actually a bow hunting kit. I got it off Amazon. It was like 98 bucks, okay, with shipping. And it comes with arrows and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's get it opened up, see what's in the box, and see what the arrows look like, and then we'll check the bow for the weight. It's supposed to be a 50-pound bow at 28 inches, all right? So we'll check that as well. We'll go through the reviews like I normally do, make sure all the quality control is there, and see what it comes with, and see if it's a really good buy or not. So let's get started, all right? All right, let's start with opening it up. Hey, Emmy, come on, get down. Sorry, that's my puppy. She wants to be a part of everything. Go lay down. All right, let's get this opened up here. You can see there it's marked 50, so I assume that's 50 pounds on the bow weight. It sure taped it up pretty well. It did. I ordered this, I got it in about 3 days, 2 to 3 days it came into my front door. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Nothing else in there. Comes with a case, that's kind of cool. Let's see what the arrows look like. These are the arrows, again taped up really well. Man, that's some heavy duty Chinese tape they got on here, that's for sure. Okay. Check the other side now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh wow, there's the arrows. Comes with 6 arrows, that's pretty nice. Nothing else in the box. So they got 6 arrows, they're feathers, 4-inch parabolic cut. Let's take a look at one of these arrows real quick. And we'll look at the bow. Alright, so we have, these are 31-inch arrows, which I'll have to be cut down because I shoot 29.5 inches, so they're kind of long for me. They come with a 125 grain point. They've got crusting on them, which is I guess the glue-on kind where they roll it on the arrow. And then it's got 4-inch parabolic feathers on it and a twisty knock. That's pretty nice. It's carbon, and these are a 400 spine arrow, okay? Comes with 6 of them. All right, 6 arrows, all right. Now let's take a look at the bow, see what the bow looks like. Again, they call it the coral snake. It's actually a very pretty bow from what I saw. But it comes in a nice case. It's a ballistic nylon case. Let's get everything out here. See what it all comes with. Anything else in the case? No. Nothing else in the case. Okay. All right. Let's start with this small package first. It's like a bow stringer. Yep. That is a bow stringer, of course. All right. Typical bow stringer. All right. You also got an arm guard here, it looks like. Yep, that's an arm guard. Yeah, they said it's a complete bow hunting kit, so. All right, arm guard. It's got a little, nice little finger tab on it. Okay. Full-size arm guard. I don't really like these full-size arm guards. They just cause you to sweat too much. Okay. All right, let's move to the bow stuff now. Hold on a second. Look at this now. All right, again, it's taped up pretty well. Okay. Here's your bow limbs. Bow receiver. Bunch of goodies in here. Looks like the string and the hardware kit. Let's take this out now. I can get it out of here. There we go. Now it's coming. Perfect. All right, good. All right. Oh, there it is. It's a PMZ coral snake. This looks just like the Black Hunter handle. Same one. It's just done differently. It's got like a dark ebony here with it. Red and black moved in. Very nice. Okay. PMZ. All right. It's got these locator pins, which is really nice. So when you snap your limbs on. Hardware kit. See what the hardware kit has. Pretty simple, looks like. Yep, you get your 2 bolts. Yep. All right. 2 brass washers. And of course the Allen wrench to put it on with. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, we have the string. This is a Fast Flight Dino string. And you've got the arrow rest as well. I have a cheap arrow rest, but let's talk about that in a minute, okay? Comes with a knock. Whoop, get back here. Comes with a knock. Dynaflight string. This is a 60-inch bow, so it's going to have a 56-inch string because it's a 60-inch AMO bow. So it's got a Dynaflight string. It's got good waxing on it, so it's not dry like some of these Chinese bows that I get in the mail. The string's really dry, but this one's not. It's got a lot of wax on it. Okay. Got a couple of rests right here. Look like just their felt rests. These felt rests are kind of neat because they don't really hold up real well. You put them on your bow, they'll last maybe 100, 150 shots. I don't really use these. I use a different rest. But just so you know, if you do buy this bow and you put this rest on, be sure you put it on. This has already been pre-cut to fit where it's supposed to, which is kind of nice. All right. It's already pre-cut, which is really nice. But you got to put it with the way of the feathers. So your arrow's moving this way across it. So you have to be sure that the hairs are going that way, not going against the hairs. And this is a side blade here. All right. These are all pre-cut. All right. Let's take a look at the limbs now. They do rabbit pretty well. These are bamboo limbs. They got bamboo cores in them. Very thin limb too. Tapers to a point. Nice string grooves there and good knocks. They're not off. Like some of these Chinese bows are cut off. These are cut really nice. Very light. And of course there's a serial number on there, which is right there. All right. They don't mark top or bottom though, but they do have this cutout here and this cutout here, so you know which way the limb goes. See the difference in the cutouts? They are actually do it this way, so you can tell which way the bow goes. You look on your so you see the cut here. So this one will go here. All right, that's your top limb, and this being the pointy side, this be your bottom limb. Okay. Just going to get this bow assembled now. All right. All right, snaps in there, holds it really tight. That's nice. All right. I just see a little bit. Oh, let me bring it up close to you, show you the one little issue I'm seeing already with it. If you look right here, let's see, get you a better picture of it there. You can see there. See how the fiberglass is spraying in there? I guess when they put it on, they use a dull bit when they cut the hole out because it's got a bunch of fiberglass strands there. So hopefully the brass washer will cover it. All right, well, what do you want for it? It's 98 bucks. It comes with arrows and everything. All right, so you put this in and you want to hand tighten first. Okay, and then you take your, now you want to over tighten these as you will strip these out. I have done that before, these Chinese bows, because they're not really designed to be over tight. They should be just tight and snug and then 1/4 turn back, okay? Snug and then 1/4 turn. All right, let's do the next one. Again, this has the same problem with the spalling where they drill through the hole at for the limb bolts. That's kind of disappointing. First time I've seen them like that. Usually there's a little better quality than that. Must have had a really dull bit that time when they cut this one in. All right, let's see how this goes now. Again, tighten it up. All right. All right, remember you want to go snug and then a quarter turn, okay? So snug and then a quarter turn, okay? All right, there you go. Now there's the bow setup now, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and use this rest. I'll probably change it out later. But since it came with it, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So let's go ahead and get it prepped and ready to be done, okay? You want to use a little you want to use a little isopropyl alcohol to clean it with. It gets all the packing grime, fingerprints, and grease off of it. Use a lint-free cloth. You don't need a lot. You just want to clean it good so that it'll stick to it. And the isopropyl, it'll actually, it dries really quick, so you can put your stuff on pretty quickly. Now remember, I don't like using these because they these hairs do wear through after maybe 100, 150 shots, and you got to peel it off and replace it. But since they were kind enough to give us one of these, we'll go ahead and use it and just shoot with it, shoot it on there. So I do like to shoot off the shelf. All right. And it's already pre-cut, which is nice. Most of the time I've seen them pre-cut, most of them aren't. All right. You should always put the back plate on first, the side plate, at least I do. All right, here we go. It's not sticking very well, so it's probably not going to stay on there. Like I said, we'll put it on for right now, just because it came with the bow, but it's not really sticking very well on it. All right, there you go. Okay, there's that. All right. Like I said, it doesn't stick very well. It's not very good sticky on there, so it's probably not going to stay on there. So I'll probably never go ahead and replacing that with my own hair rest eventually. But for the review purpose, we'll go ahead and put it in, we'll put it on there. All right, let's get the string set up. Now this string should have a large loop and a small loop. Some of them do, some of them don't. Let's see if this one does. Okay, this one has the large loop here and the small loop here. Now the large loop goes over the top limb, small loop goes onto the bottom limb, okay? So you slide your large loop over the top limb like this, and then you slide your other loop on there like that. All right? Now, you should always, always, always use a bow stringer, okay? Since they went ahead and gave us a bow stringer, I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm not going to go through how to use this. Most of you people already know how to use one of these. They're pretty simple to use. But you should always use a bow stringer. Never use the, I mean, a lot of people like me, I'm old school, I like the push-pull method. And some people do it like as long as I have, you can do it pretty well. But I have had in the past where I've done the push-pull method where it's actually smacked me in the face. So you got to be careful with that. So let's go ahead. The pocket always goes on the bottom limb, okay? And the other one goes on the top limb. Excuse me. Make sure you pull it past the eye loop, okay? And this all goes on the bottom limb, all right? Let's get this strung up now, all right? I gave it about 5 twists. So I like my brace height in the 7.5 to 7 3/4 range. So let's see what this comes up to. The way you measure your brace height with a bow square, run from the inside of the grip here, and I am right about 7 1/4 inches. Just what I need to be at, okay? Perfect, all right? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add the knock point on it. All right, I shoot 3 under, so that means I need to set my nock point about 3/8 of an inch high for starting, okay? If you're shooting split finger, you want to go 1/8 of an inch high over center. What I mean by center, that's going off the center of your zero here on your bow square. If you shoot 3 finger under, you want to go 3/8, so 1/8, 2/8. I got a mark here for 3/8. If you shoot split finger, you want to go right 1/8 above it, okay? So since I shoot 3 finger, I'm going to go ahead and put it a little bit higher. And of course, I'll adjust this as I work as I get on the range and sight the arrows in. Pretty simple, just go ahead and clamp it in place. All right. Just give it a good clamp, okay? All right. Okay, that's done. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to check the bow weight on this thing. It's supposed to be 50 pounds at 28 inches, all right? So I'm going to check it first with my handheld, and I'll go in the back and check it with my my tiller machine. So first we'll check it with this, okay? All right. Back to anchor point. Okay. All right. That's about right. It's supposed to be 50 pounds at 28 inches. I shoot 29.5 inches. And this bow came in right at 53 pounds, which is roughly where it needs to be at. Let me go in the back real quick and I will check it with the tiller machine at 28 and make sure it's right on the money at 50. Let's do that real quick. Right back. Okay, I checked on my tiller machine in the shop and it came in exactly at 50.2 pounds, that's 50.02 at 28 inches. So it's right on the money at 50 pounds, which is, some of these Chinese bows you get aren't right on the money. This one is on the money, so that's good. But yeah, all right, so let's go review the bow real quick, talk about some of the features, what I like and don't like about the bow. First off, it's just a black hunter grip area, same as a black hunter. Same size, I mean, it looks exactly the same. It's just done up different. Okay, it's got like a phenolic solid piece here, black, which is kind of nice little look. I guess that's the coral snake look to it. I did already talk about the limbs, the poor craftsmanship of the limbs where the bolt holes are at. And you can see if you look here, you can see a little bit of gap over here, and over here it's not quite lined up with this, so you got a little bit of overplay, but it's not too bad though. This side's much tighter. They are bamboo limbs. There's 2 layers of bamboo in there, I can see. And fiberglass belly and back. It draws really smooth. I mean, really smooth draw. So yeah. All right. Okay, oath string is a Dynaflight Fast Flight string. Got a nice little area for serving. I like around a little bit larger. This is about 8 inches. I like about a 9 or 10, but that's okay. Usually they're about 6. This is a little bit larger, which is nice. The servings on the end are done really well, and it fits down that groove really tight, which is good. All right, so that's really nice. Knocks on them. Limb tips are fine. No issues on those at all. They also have a little reinforcement there on the back side of them. Overall, for $97 or $98 with including shipping, was like $97.99 including shipping to my door. I got 6 arrows, carbon arrows, 400 spine, got the bow, everything I need to hunt with, including an arm guard and a tab, and of course a bow stringer. Only thing it didn't come with, which I need to look, because on the advertisement it showed it had 3 or 6 broadheads with it. I didn't see any broadheads in this package, so maybe it doesn't come with the broadheads, but it's advertised on Amazon that way. But that's happened sometimes. You see stuff on Amazon is advertised, and sometimes it comes, sometimes it don't, but still. And then you got this nice ballistic nylon case. It's really nice for takedown. I mean, it's really set up nicely. Nice case, great for carrying around. I mean, hell, the case alone is probably 30, 40 bucks, I bet, or buy it separate. So overall, you're looking at a $98 bow. You're getting half a dozen of carbon arrows. You're getting a bow, string, arm. I mean, for $98, guys, you really can't go wrong with it. All we get down now is take it out to the range and see how she shoots. So that'll be on part 2 of my video. Look for that. It's kind of raining out right here in Florida now, so I wonder if I get to the shooting range today. If not, I'll do it probably tomorrow. But look for part 2, all right? And again, this has been the PMZ Coral Snake, basically a Black Hunter knockoff. $98 shipped to my door at Amazon. I'll put the specs and everything in the description, along with a link for the bow as well. And stay tuned for part 2 when we take her to the range, see how she shoots. We'll check her speed, velocity. We'll check her how quiet it is, how hard it hits, and how fast it is. Okay. Usually these bows are pretty quick with that bamboo, so I'll be curious to see how she moves. It is a light bow, 60 inches. I do like these bows. They're very lightweight. All right, so until next time, this has been Todd, All Things Archery and Shooting. Stay tuned for part 2, and please stay tuned. I got a lot of content coming forward. I'll talk to you later. Ciao.